Hey everybody, welcome to the first official episode of the SchmoCast. We had one recorded already, but we're not sure if we're quite proud of that one yet. So, as it stands at the moment, this is the first official one. So, let's just go around the table, say some names. I'm Drew.
Yo, I'm Benjamin.
I'm Elijah.
I'm Josh.
Yeah, and Ben.
You can call me Ben.
Ben, are we gonna do?
Are we gonna do what?
Are we gonna do the thing that you were saying about?
No.
You're not gonna do it?
We're gonna do some story time right now.
You just completely you rejected that completely.
Yeah.
Do you want? Ben wanted to sing a song, but he's not doing it.
I wasn't gonna sing a song.
What?
Come on.
You had told.
You know what?
You're plenty good
I
ideas.
bet Josh will sing a song for us.
Yeah, Josh, sing a song. Someone sing a song to open us. That was good, but get closer to the mic and sing. Give him Elijah. Give him a song that he can sing. Give Joshua a song that he can
Give me
sing.
a song.
Just give him something.
Just
To open the show. Good opening.
Swing Schmo.
Swing, Schmo, sweet chariot.
All right, that's enough.
Very good. Good job, Josh. All right, now we can start with the SchmoCast. And we got a lot to talk about today. A lot of time has passed since we've sat down formally, all of us, and have talked. So, Ben, let's go back to story time. Do you have any fun stories that have happened in the past couple of weeks that you'd like to share?
Yeah, I mean, there was a whole deal with you injuring yourself.
Yeah.
You want
that's
to
a
talk
big
about
thing.
this story?
Yeah, let's talk about.
When was
let's talk
this?
about that story.
When did we have the parade?
That
That was like
few weekends.
it was
Yeah.
about 2 weeks ago. It was
the
definitely
weekend
at least
before
2 weeks ago.
Thanksgiving.
So it was 3 weeks ago.
Yeah, pretty much. So basically, as a little bit of filling you in, we are all in the band. Everyone in the SchmoCast is in our school's band, and we do this thing. It's like a big parade day. We do a bunch of Christmas parades in one day, and this is where this whole thing happened. So this was waiting for the second parade, right? And we were all there. Ben and I, we played bass guitar during our main season, which was a lot of fun. I think.
Like for the football games.
For the football games. And now that we're in parade season, we are now the banner boys.
The banner boys.
We had to carry our band's banner. And so that's not usually a taxing physical, it's not very physical.
You wouldn't
not
think.
much physical exertion there. So basically what happened was the drum line was playing, and I was dancing. We were all dancing. But of course, I decided to jump up in the air and do some weird dance. It was probably, knowing me, it was probably a Fortnite dance. I mean, Ben, I can't even remember because it all just happened. And after it happened, all I could remember was how much it hurt. But what exactly? I was jumping up in the air and doing something.
You were like, it was definitely legs kicking of some sort.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. I was kicking them out to the sides, I think. And what happened was I came down and I landed on my left leg wrong. And it like popped and buckled.
Popped.
And it just, and it hurt. It hurt a lot. Like it was very. What was the first thing I said?
The
Because
first
I
thing
remember-
I just saw you over there doing it, and then all of a sudden you went, ah! And then you were on the ground. Like you didn't even say anything. You just kind of like yelped. And so immediately I'm like, oh, dude, you all right? I thought you like accidentally like hit into the pole of the banner or something.
Yeah.
But
No.
he was laying on the ground.
No, I didn't even hit the ground, did I?
No, you were on the ground, man.
Was I on the ground?
Yeah.
I didn't think I hit the ground.
You
What
were
happened?
you were basically just lying
That's
in the
what
gutter.
I said. That's what I said. I said, what happened? What even happened?
Oh
What did I
yeah,
do?
he did.
I
like,
said, what did I do?
You got up.
Because
You
I
went.
didn't-
What I do?
Did I hit the ground?
What'd I do?
couldn't even remember that.
You were on the
happening.
ground, man.
Oh man. Well, anyway, I guess I was on the ground after this, and then long story short, they had to call the ambulance for me because they thought I had torn like an ACL or one of the big ligaments down at my knee, and that whole thing was interesting.
Yep.
So the past like week or so, I've been gimping around. It's been a good time, and these guys. Josh, you figured out later then, right? And Elijah figured out later.
We didn't figure it out until after the parade was done.
Yeah.
And the buses started driving and you weren't there. And we were just kind of like, guys, where's Drew?
Yeah, I was laid up in the hospital.
Yeah, I think I heard it probably from Ben first after we got on the buses.
I was like the primary source because I saw it. I was the only one. So, but yeah, I actually, speaking of the banner, I saw a picture from Disney where I think they had guard members carrying the banner.
Oh yeah.
And I noticed that if you remember, there were like poles that were like on the inside of the banner that were up against the banner, and we could move them, right? You remember that, Drew? Apparently, you're supposed to pull those out and carry it by those.
Oh, really?
Yeah, at least that's what they were doing in the picture.
How would you not figure that out?
We didn't know.
Just
We
thought
thought-
they were
No one told
support-
us what we were supposed to
thought
We
they
do.
were
were
very
support
uninformed
band.
Yeah.
with this whole thing.
They-
I mean, nobody noticed apparently, so.
Yeah, no, it all worked out fine in the end, but
We
Except
didn't
for
even
you.
know. We
Except
didn't
for
even-
me.
We didn't even know we were supposed to be doing the banner until like, all of a sudden they're like, "Hey, you're carrying the banner." We're like, "Oh."
Banner boys.
yeah, that's pretty accurate.
And they never like we had to get the banner ourselves. We didn't know. Bruh, I've never been in band before, so
yeah, well, band was, other than me hurting my leg, I think band's a fun time for all of us, I'd say.
Fun
We
time.
had some
definitely.
good stories from band that we could share
Yep.
here before we really start getting moving and switch topics. Do we have any fun things that you remember from band? Because I remember this whole year, Ben and I, like I said before, we were playing bass, so we were just jamming out on the sideline the whole time, having
Yeah.
a good old time. And I don't know, we've gone on a couple of band trips.
Yeah.
I think that's where
Those
the
are
most
the- yeah,
notable
the
things
most-
that
Yeah.
happened. So last year we went to Disney, as I think Ben just mentioned. So do we have any interesting Disney stories that we want to share? Because there were a lot of them, because we were there for a week. Now, if we remember them, that's another story.
Yeah,
but
I'm
I
not-
remember Drew
It's just a blur.
blowing his money every night buying things from the hotel store that
yeah.
he
Yeah.
would never end up
Snack
eating.
bar.
I bought his pizza rolls. I bought a thing of pizza rolls, preemptively. I just saw pizza rolls. I was like, oh, pizza rolls. I was really hungry because we had just gone
You're
like a
getting
whole
them
day. I didn't
munchies.
I got the munchies. And basically what happened was I went and bought pizza rolls down at the store, and then I went back up into our hotel room and figured out there wasn't even a microwave.
Yeah.
It's like there wasn't anything to cook them in. So I was just like, oh, well, I guess I just have these pizza rolls.
Just shoved them in the refrigerator
Yeah, and
or
then
the
I
mini
ended-
fridge.
I-
Did that even work? Did the mini fridge
No,
let
that
it
was another
on?
problem. I couldn't. There
Yeah.
wasn't even a fridge that I could put them in. It was just a little. It was a little Well, there wasn't even a freezer. I meant that I could
Yeah.
put them in. There was a refrigerator. There was no little freezer. I did not think this through. I was thinking with my stomach purely, which
Yep.
nothing's new here. I do that.
And
all
there they
the time.
remained throughout the whole trip until after we had packed up everything and we were getting ready to go. Somebody went to our room and were like, "Oh, whose pizza rolls are these that they left in this mini fridge?"
And they were mine. And you all tried to convince me to take them along with me.
Yeah, because you bought them and you just wasted
Well,
them.
what was I gonna do? It was in like an 18-hour trip. There was no way those pizza rolls were gonna be any good by the time we got back home.
What a waste.
They would have been
I don't
disgusting.
know. They probably put
That was
enough
a big-
preservatives
yeah,
in them.
big
Well,
box
they'd
of
probably
pizza
be fine.
rolls.
Yeah, but I didn't want to take that risk. What if I open them up and it's just moldy
You know how many
pizza rolls?
starving children that could have fed, and you just bought it and threw it away.
Well, if you're gonna pull that one on me, Elijah, whatever, man. It's
wow.
gone. Those are gone.
Ooh,
Those are in the
whatever,
dump somewhere.
man.
Those are probably don't
Dang.
even exist anymore because they probably rotted away into nothing.
I mean, yeah, that's usually what happens when you throw
Or were
things
eaten
away.
by the
that's
buzzards.
that's what happens when you don't eat either. By the way,
Oh man, yeah, that was a highlight. Also, I was scared of every roller coaster we went on. Also, just to let you know,
Oh, yeah.
I hate roller coasters. You all loved them, right?
They were
like the
great.
Disney
Roller
coasters.
coasters
That
are
was
great.
Yeah, I freaked
Expedition
out.
Everest.
That was the one I freaked out the most.
That was.
for.
You got on that one?
Loved that one.
Yeah. I'll tell you a story. Remember the German lady that was standing that went with you?
Oh
Josh?
yeah.
Yeah, there was like this lady that we think was German. She sounded like she had a German accent and was like speaking in German a little bit. And she was also scared to ride.
She was
and she was in
absolutely
the
terrified.
Front seat.
She was
And
sitting right
Oh.
next to me.
And basically, she was asked if she could sit in my seat, and I was like, no, sorry.
Rip.
Like I didn't even. There was no common courtesy. I was just terrified at this point. Yeah, I don't like roller coasters, and Disney is alright.
Yeah.
Disney has a couple. Of,
Yeah,
like,
you
they're-
went forward and researched
they're
all
fun.
of them ahead of time.
That's
Yeah,
my main
come on, man.
problem. Like that's the thing. Like I want to see what I'm getting myself into, and you can't do that.
Yeah, nope, because then you're just like, whoa.
Yeah.
That's 5 feet off the
Not
ground.
doing
No,
that.
thank you.
Ooh. 3 whole miles per
You know, I
hour.
just remembered something else that happened too at Disney. Do you remember when? Okay, so we had a group of people at Disney, right? It was most of us
Fairly
here. I think it was
decent.
all of us here basically.
Yep,
And
plus, like,
all the
maybe one or two
all of us
more.
in the SchmoCast.
Yeah.
Plus a couple more.
Not Ben.
And then we had another friend also named Ben, not SchmoCast Ben, sitting right here. But we have another friend named Ben. and he had gotten injured at some point in the year, or something was. What was his one leg was shorter than the other, and he had to get that fixed.
Yeah, I don't. He might have done the surgery. It was either like right before or right after Disney. I don't remember when exactly it was. I think it was like soon after the surgery.
Yeah. So we had Ben along with us. we had fast passes, right? And that's like what is it? It's like it's basically like a skip the line type.
Yeah, or
Very
go.
good.
It's like there's a shorter line, and you get what do we get like 3 fast passes
three
per
per
ride
day.
per day. Yeah.
Unless you used them all, and then you could get more in that whole thing.
Yeah, but-
we focused on the 3, and one of them was Tower of Terror, the day that we were in Hollywood Studios. And Ben,
loved
do you
that
remember
ride.
what happened? Do you remember what happened? Do you remember what happened to poor old?
Oh yeah,
Oh, I didn't
I
ride that
remember.
one with you guys.
I do remember.
Yeah.
And
Wait, do you want to tell?
yeah, because I feel like it was partially my fault too. So we run into Ben. It was at the restaurant, right? Mm-hmm. And we were telling him like we haven't seen him the whole day, and so we were kind of catching up. Like, what'd you do? And I love Star Wars, so I was like, man, have you been to Star Wars Launch Bay yet? And he's like, no. I was like, we got to go back.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, I wanted to go to Star Wars Launch Bay again to begin with. I mean, I didn't get to buy anything there the first time. I was trying to save my money, and this was at the end of the day. And I'm like, I still have money. I got to go buy some Star Wars stuff. And so I wanted to take Ben as an excuse. So we told him.
This is an excuse.
I told him that we could go see Star Wars Launch Bay. Now, I think this was before we went on Tower of Terror, right?
Yes.
I think so. Yeah.
So I was like, all right, we're going to go on Tower of Terror, and then I'll come back, and we'll go to Star Wars Launch Bay. And he's like, all right, I'll just be here.
Right before the final fireworks show that was right after. soon after.
They were about to have that like Phantasmic or some
that's what it was
big
called.
show. And I feel like the band was actually required to go see it.
we were
because
supposed to.
yeah, there was people that didn't, but as far as we know, like I think we were questioning whether or not we actually had to.
Yeah.
We ended up going.
But like officially we were supposed to be there. So anyway, we go to Tower of Terror, and afterwards I'm like, all right, I gotta go get Ben. We gotta go to Star Wars Launch Bay. But instead, everyone else is like, no, we gotta go to Phantasmic. I was like, okay, Ben probably went to Phantasmic anyway by now. We'll just all go. And the whole time we're watching the fireworks, I'm just like, I want to go back to Launch Bay. I'm not gonna have time. And we ended up catching up with Ben afterwards, and he's like, you left me laying there on the fountain. Like he was just laying there. He took a nap. He slept through.
Yeah, and that's why, because like after we came out of the Tower of Terror, the ride is like right next to the pathway up to the Phantasmic. So we were like, why? How did you not see us going up there? And he apparently had fallen asleep at some point.
He was sleeping on a little fountain in the middle.
And we just completely forgot about that.
Now,
Oh man.
I mean, it's Ben, so we joke about it. It wasn't like any ill feelings at all. It was more just kind of funny.
He did, yeah.
The only ill feelings that were there was the fact that I never did get to go back to Star Wars Launch Bay.
No.
It's not like he wasted his whole day there waiting for us.
Yeah.
That would have been worse.
Oh my!
Speaking of Phantasmic, I just remembered another thing that went into the whole Disney experience. That was I didn't think it was a very good show. Like they hyped it up to be like one of these amazing Disney, it's just water shows, and it wasn't spectacular. Like we had been, I think was the day before we went to Animal Kingdom.
Yeah.
We went to
Oh,
Animal
yeah, that
Kingdom,
one was good.
then
That one was
Animal
good.
Oh, yeah,
Studios,
that was awesome.
Epcot.
And at Animal Kingdom, they had this massive, this big old tree.
The Tree of Life.
Tree of Life.
Yeah.
And they project stuff on it, and it's the coolest thing ever.
It looks like animals are moving on
Yeah.
the tree.
And it's just
I was super impressed by that.
it's just incredible. And then the next day we go to Hollywood Studios, and it's just a water ride. It's like watching a water show. A couple
yeah.
boats strolling by with a bunch of guys in Disney costumes. Also, there are these two people behind me, and these were hardcore Disney fans.
Oh yeah, we did
And they
not.
were singing every song
Yeah.
and being like, "Oh look, it's Chip and Dale," and they were freaking out. They would sing every song belting it.
Yeah, they,
And we just kind of sat
stood
there
up.
uncomfortable, well.
Yeah, we did not have ideal seats there. I mean, it was pretty full by the time we got in.
Yeah.
Which is another reason we had to hurry on in there and kind of forgot about
Yeah.
poor Ben.
I was actually planning my escape but one of the instructors sat kind of near me, and
Yeah.
I was like, I didn't want to like run out if they saw me, so I stayed. I was a good boy.
Yeah, even the what is it, Magic Kingdom?
Yeah.
Is that the other one? That had like some
the big
cool.
one?
Yeah, the one with the castle.
Yeah.
That was even like they had projections all over the castle. It made it look like the castle was like exploding in and out.
Yeah.
Oh,
That was neat. I
That
like the
was-
projection one's much better than the water one
Yeah.
by far.
Well, that one was it was like a bunch of reenacted scenes from, I guess, different Disney movies. And then at the end, they had the light up float that just came around with everybody dancing.
Yeah.
And Tinkerbell flying like.
Oh yeah.
Tinkerbell zipping across. Yeah. Terrifying. That would be terrifying to do that. I wouldn't want to do that.
I think I would have
That'd be
fun,
great.
Like
Yeah.
ziplining in really high.
If that was your whole job at Disney, oh yeah, I'm the Tinkerbell.
I'm the Tinkerbell zipliner. That's me.
Yeah, go
I
ahead.
wait
fly
on the top of
across
the
the
castle.
park. I fly wave. Yeah, Josh, you were gonna say something.
Yeah, I was gonna say, when we were in, where was it? We were in Magic Kingdom, I think, and there was a Pirates of the Caribbean ride,
Yeah.
and we were waiting in line for the ride, and they shut it down or something.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And
That was-
we just sat there and waited. How long did we wait?
Like 5 minutes.
Really?
Yeah, it wasn't that
It
long.
wasn't
It was.
even long.
I feel like it was more than 5 minutes.
It was
Yeah,
more than
it
5
was
minutes, but it
definitely
wasn't
more
very
than
long.
five.
It wasn't
I-
that
it
long.
felt like
though.
we were
I
there
feel like
for a while.
I feel like it was 15 to 30 minutes, because yeah, like Josh, you're gonna say about the guys that passed us while we were waiting in line.
Yeah, they said, like, they made the announcement that it was gonna be like a long while.
I think they said 3 hours was there.
It,
actually.
no,
Something
see,
like
it
that.
wasn't an announcement they made. There were people that,
Yeah.
because it shut down, started to leave, and I think they were like pranking everyone because they went, "Oh, did you hear? It's gonna be down for like 3 hours."
Yeah, they're like stealthily, not so stealthily talking among themselves.
And so we're just sitting there like, we can't be sitting here for 3 hours, but we did, and it only ended up being.
It was like 20
well,
minutes.
we're just in
minutes.
disbelief. We're like, there's no way this thing is shutting down for 3 hours, and all these people in front of us are still waiting here.
Yeah,
Lo and behold, it was back up in like 20 minutes. We sat
Yeah.
there not very long.
and that was my favorite ride.
Was
too,
that
I
the
think.
was that the fast pass thing? Were we in a fast pass?
We
Yeah, it
were
was
in
a
a
fast
fast
pass.
pass for
Yeah,
that.
so
It was, yeah.
Yeah.
that being 3 hours was no way.
Yeah, no. Also, what were you gonna say, Josh?
Oh, I was
It
just
sounded like he was
gonna
gonna say
just
something.
make another comment about how we were sitting there and I just pulled out a massive bag of Swedish fish.
Oh yeah, Josh was just munching on Swedish. I have a video of that somewhere. I recorded it, and you're just popping a Swedish fish in your mouth.
was
You're
it?
just,
You're
you're
not
just having a
supposed to
grand
do.
old
Who
time.
Was it
Josh
that
just
always?
enjoyed-
I feel like it was you. That was Drew. That was always like going to food vendors and buying things every 5 feet.
I wasn't
Was it someone else?
I don't think it was me. I didn't buy. I mainly got food like at the meals that we had.
Might have
Like we had
been-
little
might
meal
have been
tickets.
One of
I don't know.
your crew.
Ben. Elijah, do you remember? There was one time in oh shoot, it was Epcot. That's where it was. Do you remember when we went on like the Mexico and down in like little Mexico and that little place
yeah,
with the Donald Duck
yeah.
ride and the three?
It was like in Montezuma or whatever. The
Yeah.
little temple.
that thing. But
Was it
yeah.
Trader Joe or something?
No, it wasn't Trader Joe.
No,
I wasn't
it was
with you
it
guys for
was-
that.
No, it was me, and then it was Elijah and his sister.
Yeah,
Where were we?
I forget what the circumstances were that we had all split up, but
we went off.
Oh,
No, I
I-
think originally we were gonna do like the Frozen ride, and then we figured out, oh, that's a 90-minute wait. Period. No thanks. So we decided to go just visit like all the different little places. Our first stop, I believe, was like Mexico, basically. So they have this little Donald Duck ride down there, a little tiny boat ride that like there's zero line for. There's like 2 people. It's not a
Yeah.
very big. It's not one that most people are like. It's not a hot ticket attraction. So basically, we're all.
well, it wasn't until we got down there.
It wasn't
Then
until we got
I
down
just
there.
I
because-
just remembered this story.
Oh, you did? Yeah, so basically, we're standing there waiting, and we're kind of minding our own business, just chatting.
we're like
and
right
then-
next to get on the boat.
Mhm,
We're like
we're
the
right
boat-
next. We're waiting in line, and
next
there's like
to
this
next to
family-
the river water.
next to the river water, and out of the corner, like we hear a mom go, "What happened?"
Mm-hmm.
And we turn around, and this kid just threw up everywhere. He just threw up all over the ground. It's
Yeah,
like
it's
there
like
was
this
no
little kid.
noise. And the kid was just like, he was just like stunned, and the mom's like, "What? Where'd that come from?" Then the kid goes,
never
"I
heard
don't
this.
feel so good." And then the mom's like, "Well, yeah." So that was, and then we like the whole time waiting to get on the ride, we were like, "Don't look at it." It's like,
Yeah.
I caught a glimpse of it. It
Literally,
looked disgusting.
Everyone else is backing away, so I think we ended up getting our own boat.
Yeah, we
because
ended up getting like 2 rows in front of us just
we're
free.
because the whole front row, that was like where the impact area was.
Yeah.
So those were all delayed, I guess, until they cleaned that up. So we just like got on our boat, sailed off.
Sailed off on our like Donald Duck and his friends
Yeah.
adventure. Also, I feel like the other notable thing that I want to bring up, like last thing that I just thought about, is the first day in the park. We weren't even in the park for 20 minutes, and Josh, they give you these little like things from
Oh,
up,
yeah.
the little like Wilderness Explorer
Nature.
things.
Oh
And
yeah.
Basically, we weren't even in the park for 20 minutes at this point. We had walked around, we were looking at the animals, and then we're looking at like these swan things. I couldn't remember what they were.
Swan
And
things.
Josh was
Oh,
trying
yeah.
to talk to them because they had a long neck, I think is why you were like, come here, brother.
Probably, honestly.
Yeah, and then basically what happened was Josh, we hear like you go like, oh no, or something like that.
Yep.
And we look and there's Josh's little Wilderness Explorer
like
book
pamphlet,
floating
yeah.
in the water. He
So-
dropped it in, and we're just
That was like
looking at
right
it.
next to the little photo
it
shoot
sat
area
there.
of
There's like Doug from Up behind us, the dog.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like, come on, Josh. We're just like, oh crap, is someone gonna come over and yell at us?
We
Should tell
promptly got
somebody?
out of there.
And we just decided.
Yeah,
to
it
take
was
the,
very out of place in the environment of the.
Oh, I'm sure that happens very often. I would hope, because with how many children are there.
I would hope not, Drew,
Well, I would.
because I don't support animal cruelty.
Well, no, that's
What?
Okay.
Elijah. What is that? All right. Well, that was.
It wasn't anywhere near the animals. There's a large area.
Yeah, no, they were actually scared by
yeah.
it.
What
They
about
like,
the
they were like,
swan
"Oh, what is-"
things?
Yeah, it was floating towards them
Yes,
slowly,
slowly. They were
Very
just floating.
slowly.
but surely.
But yeah, that was.
Slowly but
I
surely.
mean, that was a pretty good. Basically, most of the interesting stories from our Disney trip. Oh wait, there's one more I'd like to share. So you remember Star Tours? What happened on that one?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, Drew got outed.
Yeah, I got outed.
That was a good
So we
one.
got on Star Tours, and I feel like I'm talking a lot and telling all
Yeah.
these stories. Does anyone else want to tell
I
that
don't
one?
remember any stories from. Honestly, I don't
All right,
remember
I
any
can
stories
tell this
from
one.
Ben,
Disney.
tell
I can
this
tell
one.
this one. We go to Star Tours, right? We get on the Star Tours, right?
Yeah.
We sit in the chairs, right? And
Well,
you know how
you might want to explain what Star Tours is.
it's a Star Wars ride, right?
It's like the thing doesn't actually move. The thing you're sitting in, it stays in one place.
It's
Yeah.
like virtual
and
reality,
it
right?
like
Kinda.
So we
the-
get in
it's
this
like
Star
ship
Wars.
40 experience.
Yeah,
is
we
what
get
it
in this
is.
40 experience, right? And we're like sitting in our chairs, right? And then it's like there's a traitor amongst us, right?
Yeah.
And so then a picture comes up, right? And it's of Drew.
Yeah.
Yep. I was the traitor.
I still
Kylo
don't
Ren
trust
stopped
him.
us.
I feel
and
like he
he's
was looking
"There's a
pretty
traitor on
sketchy
board."
in the picture too.
Yeah.
Yeah, because as I was saying it, I was turning to your sister and saying, she looked at me and she pointed at me. She's like, "Is it you?" And as it took the picture, I guess I was like, "Wasn't me. It wasn't me." And then of course, a second later, my face is on the screen. I'm the traitor.
Yeah, we were like the
Yeah, the-
little video was like we were taking off from some space station and like, some Imperial troops stopped us.
It was
and were
Yeah.
like,
It was
Kylo
Kylo
Ren
Ren.
himself was
"Oh
like,
yeah,
"There's a traitor."
You have a spy on board. Look, here he is." And we were like, "Whoa!"
Yeah. So that was pretty good. That whole trip was fun, and that's really all that I can remember of it. Do you guys have anything else? That's like the main. Those are the main events.
I mean,
think.
I don't really have any like stories.
Yeah, besides every
Yeah, no.
like individual ride, like we could explain, but those were just the rides. I
Well,
mean,
and then there's the whole ordeal at Universal, but I don't think we should get into all those
Yeah,
details.
no, that's too long to explain.
Yeah.
Maybe on another SchmoCast, but not.
You
this
want
one.
to you want to just close up Disney with one more brief story?
You have one?
Yeah, I have one.
All right, go ahead.
right.
Go for it.
So I'm on the bus, right?
Stop.
And I get
Okay.
a text from Elijah, and he's like, "There is a Pac-Man in the arcade at the hotel," and I'm like, "I'll be setting the high score on that tonight." We get there, and it's a Miss Pac-Man, so not as good,
yeah.
not as
Well,
good.
Okay, well, yeah.
That's up for. Okay, never mind. Go on.
So we go, I put in the coins, and I totally destroy the game
Destroy the game.
because I was so good at it.
Yeah. Okay. Okay.
The one thing that I didn't like about it was that there was like a little glitch on the screen, so it was kind of hard to play. But I still,
Oh, yeah,
I mean,
that's right.
I got so far in levels that like Miss Pac-Man met Pac-Man and they had a baby, and I
Oh,
think
what?
at some
I don't
point,
remember that part.
you don't remember,
Yeah.
like the little
No, I'm.
little thing that happens whenever you like beat
Yeah,
so many
okay.
levels.
Yeah, the
I
little
got so
cutscenes.
far that Miss Pac-Man got married and had a kid.
So
that was fun.
I recall
Living a good
going
life.
down to you in the arcade and you not being very far along in Miss Pac-Man.
It also was super speed. They like ramped up the speed. Like
Oh,
you'd press up and she'd be up the entire row and like.
Yeah, I
the
think
blink of
I-
No, that
an eye.
wasn't the
Really
game.
fast.
That was just me being really good at the game.
Oh, okay.
Oh yeah,
My
you
bad.
hacking the game,
Yeah.
so
Been
it just
hacking the
goes
game.
faster.
I feel like that was like actually your favorite part of the Disney
That was my
trip.
highlight of the whole trip. Like not even the whole amusement parks, just that one little game in the little.
Did any of
arcade.
us go to the pool?
I did.
I never
went there
went.
once. I was in for about 5 minutes before I actually went in after the pool technically closed.
Oh,
Oh, don't say that.
breaking the
Because-
rules. They're gonna track
alright,
you down.
It was really hot that day, and I was just like so sweaty, and I was just kind of
They
like,
never let
I'm
you
getting in the
back
pool.
Yeah, there goes that opportunity.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
never did the pool because I was too exhausted. In
Yeah,
fact,
no.
I wanted to go home after Star Wars because I was satisfied by that point.
Yeah, Ben was like
Magic
he
Kingdom was
tapped
so
out.
good. That was still
Ah.
good.
I don't know. I don't know. Which
They're
one
all-
enjoyed the
I think
best.
all the
I thought
parks
all
are
of them
pretty
had
good.
their perks.
Yeah.
Epcot, if any of them, I think Epcot was the most lacking, but that's just because it's more focused on the food variety of cultures than the
Yeah.
rides.
It's more of that's more an adult park.
I
than
did like the
others.
space stuff. The one ride we
Oh,
did,
yeah.
like the Mission
Oh
Mars.
yeah, Mission Mars.
I did really enjoy that, but I
Yeah.
think
Who-
Hollywood Studios was my favorite
heck
of
yeah, I
the
love Hollywood
the three that
Studios.
aren't
Hollywood
Magic
was cool.
Kingdom.
I don't know what was my favorite. I don't know. It was probably because I'm boring Epcot. Because I don't know. I just like the culture crap, and I also found a really cool Godzilla figure there.
Oh, remember that we spent like a solid 30 minutes, I feel like, in that science room. We got into that like whole
Oh,
science
yeah.
section of Epcot, I feel like it was, and just that magnifying glass they had.
Yeah.
There's like a little camera, and basically you would like hold it up to something, like directly up to it, and it would magnify it really big. And so we were just like looking at all like the weirdest things, seeing what they looked like really
Like,
close
putting our
up.
faces.
Yeah, it was like on a big screen. You could see it.
Yeah.
See,
Good
Yeah.
times.
there was like a color section too. I feel like that was a slight waste of time.
A little.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was kind of.
Yeah.
But also what was it? Earth, like there was two space ones at Epcot.
Yeah.
The one that was in the ball and the one that was out of it. Mars was out of it. That was like a separate ride. What was the Earth one that was in the Epcot ball? Remember?
Spaceship Earth.
Spaceship Earth. I feel like that was also a disappointing one.
Well, that's a classic.
I
That's
mean,
like
it
one of
was-
the, that's like the first.
Yeah,
That's
we had
like the
fast passes
Epcot
for
ride.
that one too.
Yeah. Well, that line is usually really long because that's the one that's
I think it was.
The
Yeah, I
big-
think it was really long.
It
even,
was.
even still.
because that's one that everyone wants to see. Oh, you're at Epcot. You gotta see Spaceship
Yeah,
Earth.
I
That's
mean
one
it's in
that's-
the large, like ornament or whatever monument that everybody remembers Epcot by.
Yeah.
The large golf ball.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
But yeah, that was our Disney trip. That went to that
Probably
went
a
on
lot
for
more we
long-
could say
holy
about
crap.
it, but
we went on for a good 30 minutes about it.
Oh,
so,
do you guys
wow,
remember
pretty
the
much.
time I nearly set the high score on Miss Pac-Man?
No, I don't
Stop
remember that.
bringing that up. Ben's a Pac-Man master.
No, he's not. That's
What
not-
did you
beat him.
almost-
You've
the high
never seen
score.
me play Pac-Man.
Hey, I've seen you play Pac-Man
No,
on a
no.
calculator.
that's
Not good.
different.
Bro,
I
I
beat
set
ya.
the high
I beat
score
ya.
on your calculator.
No, and then I
you spent the whole rest of the year trying to beat it.
What do you mean trying to beat
What
it?
was, what was Operation, what was it? Defeat Crawford or
No,
something?
it was Operation Wipe
Hey,
You.
you're going to have to censor that.
That was our last
Post.
name. You can't say
Defeat-
last names.
No, it was
it's harder?
Operation Wipe You off the leaderboard. So I beat you like 10 different times, just so you wouldn't even be on.
Yeah,
the
he had
leaderboard.
to spend the whole rest of the year just to get
The
on
whole rest of the year.
leaderboard.
It took me like 5 days.
You
okay?
enjoyed doing
yeah,
that
bet.
a lot.
It was so
Alright.
easy.
And
I
by
don't
the
know,
way,
Ben
my
loves
high
Pac-Man.
score is over 30,000.
Yeah,
so,
30,000. Mine's
got 'em.
mine's easy 50. 50. Easy.
yeah, right.
Over 50.
Okay,
No,
fellas.
Yeah,
5,000.
Fellas, save it for not the schmo. All right.
Not
I don't know. That could have been better, but
That could have
anyway.
been.
Save it for not the Schmo.
Got him.
This is just turning into an argument about Pac-Man. Why are we arguing about Pac-Man?
Ladies and gentlemen, Christmas time is approaching. So please send me all your Pac-Man
related apparel, gear.
gear. If you can get me a Pac-Man arcade
just
game.
Just
classic
the entire
arcade.
thing.
An
They have the
original.
little ones now. Have you guys seen those?
Oh yeah.
The little
yes,
baby
I did
like
see
what
that.
are they like? They're like $300, but they're like little 4-foot tall arcade cabinets.
Yeah, there you
Right?
go.
You can get a little stand for them to make them full size, but they have a bunch of cool games on them. Pac-Man's one of them.
I
That'd be-
always like the Marvel and like the side-scrolling fighter games. Those are always
Like
cool.
Marvel versus Capcom.
No,
talking?
it was like they had one at the kids museum or whatever. It was like in some city. My mom she had a meeting to go to, so the whole rest of the family went to like the kids museum or whatever, and they just had like the history of a bunch of different toy companies,
Oh,
toys
that's
like
neat.
that, and they had a Marvel superhero section. Actually, there was a picture I think we got of like it was one of those where they had the painting in the backdrop looking like you were sticking to a wall, but you're just like you're just on the floor on all fours, but they turn it sideways so it looks like you're Spider-Man.
Yeah.
So it was from that area, and like one of the hot items there was this old when I say old, it was a classic like arcade game that is a side scrolling like up to 4 people could play, and you pick a superhero and you were just fighting the bad guys.
Fighting the bad guys.
Yeah.
Huh. That sounds like a fun time.
I like
wonder
stuff
what
like that.
is. Yeah.
Cool.
I mean,
cool.
we have
Nice.
arcade games can get really complicated, but let's talk about arcade games are cool and all, but they would also make a great Christmas present, and I think we should talk about Christmas, guys. That was you got to give me some credit for that one, that segue right there, because it's Christmas time. We got to talk about Christmas.
I don't know about Christmas, but you know what? Presents. Let's talk about the presents.
Why are we talking about
Oh.
presents? All right, all right, guys. What do you want the most this year? What do you want Sandy to bring you? Let's hear it, Ben.
I'm good. I don't think I need anything.
Oh, that's a lie. What do you want? What do you want, Ben?
Listen, when in doubt, just ask
You
for
can
cash.
Santa can get you anything. Santa's got you covered.
Santa, can
What
I
is-
have
what is he
your
bringing you this
elf
year?
army?
Well, maybe not that. He needs that, but
All right. Well, then, if that's the case, he can get me a car or like a full ride to college.
okay, that's a solid one.
Cool.
A full ride to college.
Thanks, Santa Claus.
Oh man, I gotta go change my Christmas wish list. Give me a full scholarship, thank you.
yeah.
Just a little
Paid
excerpt from my
tuition.
Christmas list. I want a 10-foot charger for my phone. I had
10
two.
feet.
Okay.
I've had 2 of them, and both of them have stopped working on me.
I wonder why, because it's 10 feet of wire to stop
All right.
working on you.
Well, the really cheap $5 one I got, it lasted me for probably a couple months, and then I got like a really nice,
okay.
expensive
2
one,
whole months.
and it lasted me about a week. And I was super
What are you
salty.
doing with these wires?
Probably
They just
He's teething.
charging my
I
phone.
bet you that's what it is.
they just like stopped working.
All right,
No,
Josh.
it's all
And yeah,
wires.
Okay,
so-
10-foot charger. What else?
Let's see. I want some NASA stuff. I'm a big nerd. You guys probably don't know that since you don't actually know me personally.
Oh.
I want a lockpick set.
Oh,
a
I
full
thought
size
I
one or a
did know.
wall size one. I want a keyblade.
What do you
All
mean?
right.
Like from Kingdom
wait,
like
Hearts.
Kingdom Hearts or a
is
Master
something.
Sword.
Wait, Josh.
And then I need a sword holder for all of my swords that I have
Let's
because
see
I have
here.
a bunch.
Asking for weapons and lockpicks.
I also want juice.
Josh, you have the Christmas list of a 5-year-old.
No, hold on. I also
Look,
have
lockpicks are not the way you want to go.
I have an
by the way.
accordion on here. I want an accordion.
We can discuss this.
I don't know
after.
why.
Just got a breaching.
Okay, well, that Josh has it set. He's been thinking about this.
Yeah.
I got a
Alright.
huge list. I'm gonna spare you guys that.
Yeah, we got the first, 5?
Probably.
Yeah, okay, something close. Elijah, what do you want for Christmas?
You know
ho,
what?
ho.
I have a list. Haven't checked it twice.
No,
exactly
dude, you're
know
not
who's
Santa
naughty
Claus.
was.
He does that.
No, but I don't know exactly. I mean, I have stuff on there, but when in doubt, you know, if you're thinking about what to get me, just give me cash. All right, I can always use that.
Would you rather cash or a gift card?
Definitely cash. What?
Because see,
Cash
then the
is-
gift card like forces you to go a certain
Exactly.
place.
Exactly. I mean, that could be good if you're the gift giver and you're like, if I'm giving you $20, I don't want you to go spend it on
Yeah, but
your
here's the thing.
alcohol drinking.
Okay,
problem.
well, hold on.
For cash,
This is
I
some-
want you to spend it on appliances at Lowe's.
for
Yes.
cash, you have to buy it
Because
in
you're
person
lazy.
though. If you get a gift card, you can buy stuff online.
Yeah, but look, see, when people say just give me cash, I'm like, boy, listen up. What are you gonna buy with the cash?
That's true.
Ooh,
That is
yeah.
the downside.
Why
But
don't you?
also,
No, look. Whatever you're gonna buy with the cash, just skip the middleman and ask for it. And if you're asking for cash because you don't know, just ask for a gift card so it kind of narrows it down.
Yeah, there you go.
Your days of asking for cash are over.
No, I'm still asking for cash.
Yeah, no, that's cash is still.
I mean,
solid.
unless it's
Yeah.
cash for a full ride to a college.
Now the only thing I will accept gift cards for is like online purchases, because then I just like plug in the gift card number and use that for
Yeah, that's what I was saying.
buying things. But other than
Yeah.
that, I like actual brick and mortar stores. Nah, just give me the cash.
Okay.
Those are
Also,
that's the
Are
past.
There's no-
millennials killing the brick and mortar store industry?
Yes. Moving on.
That was
There's-
seriously funnier than
There's
it was.
no, there's no like when you buy the gift cards, you gotta pay that tax. You gotta pay the tax for the gift cards, right? So like you're putting $20 in.
Well, it depends. I mean, sometimes can't you get like? I don't know how.
I don't think I know with like prepaid visas and stuff, you have to pay an activation
just
fee
like-
sometimes.
I like getting gift cards
Yeah.
better because then I don't feel like I have to save it.
Like
Because like
that's
if I get money, I'm like, oh, should I save this money? But if it's a gift card, it's like this money was
I'm
meant
going
for
to
No,
spending.
spending.
do gift cards expire?
No.
I mean, they
Alright.
can.
I mean, sometimes
can.
they
They
might.
can.
Sometimes they like slowly lose like over time. Like they'll slowly lose money, and that way like they won't have just all of these gift cards open.
Yeah, I mean,
It's a
I
lot
guess.
for a
I
store to
don't,
keep
like I
track
said
of.
before, I've said it once, I've said it a million times. I don't know how this stuff works.
Listen, when I give someone $20, I want to know that I'm giving them $20. All right, $20, crisp,
Alright,
clean
alright.
bill. I don't want to. I want to spend $20 and on a $15 gift card. What? Yeah.
I've said it once, I've said it a million times. I don't know how this
You
works.
think stores just giving away gift cards? Here, we'll give away a free piece of plastic. Nah, they gotta pay for that plastic. You know how they pay for it? Making you pay more for the gift card that you're giving somebody. There you go. Now you're educated.
Okay.
I mean,
Ask
okay,
for
you have a
your
point.
days are asking for gift cards are over.
We'll see about that.
Yeah, okay.
Well, I want a copy of Emmett Otter's Jug Band Christmas on Blu-ray for Christmas. So
Oh yeah, okay.
here we go.
Oh yeah, well that's
Alright.
That's that.
it's real neato.
All right. Speaking of Christmas,
Neat schmo.
now is it?
What?
Now there's a lot. What is?
Something just fell upstairs.
Some just fell upstairs. We're recording this in a
The first floor of a 3-story building.
yes. So there's a lot of noise around us. You may have heard desk drawers earlier, other stuff. Ignore that. But anyway, back on what I was gonna say. Christmas movies. This is the time of year to watch them, fellas. So, which Christmas movies are the ones that you want to watch the most? What is the Christmas
Elf.
movie that is? Okay, I
No.
didn't finish talking yet.
Sorry.
But what is the Christmas movie that you have to see? Otherwise, it's not Christmas. Joshua, what do you think? Let us all know.
Elf.
Okay, that is a good one.
I've already seen it. It's really, in reality, it's one of those Christmas movies that I would be fine watching any time of year, and I would enjoy it just as much.
That is
It's one of the
incorrect.
few Christmas movies.
Do you say that's incorrect?
Yes.
Do you not like Elf?
There are certain movies that have just been overdone. All right.
Yeah.
There
I have seen
too
Elf a
many.
lot.
There's too much, and it's everywhere.
It's a
okay.
classic.
Okay, Elijah, what's
everywhere.
what is your
Now,
essential holiday movie?
I do enjoy viewing The Christmas Story.
The
For
Christmas Story.
yes, I think that's what it's called. It's
Christmas, like with
or maybe it's A Christmas Story.
Which one is it?
Ralphie.
Yeah, Ralphie.
Ralphie,
Okay,
yeah.
yeah.
Is that A Christmas Story?
That's a Christmas
A
story.
Christmas
Okay,
Story,
yeah,
yeah.
yeah, yeah.
The
That
Christmas
one.
Story, I think of Christmas Carol,
Okay, yeah, I don't know anything about that.
Christmas.
or like the birth of baby Jesus.
Oh yeah,
That
okay.
one.
Yeah, yeah.
That's a classic.
That's what I think of.
Yeah, that's a classic
I
story.
can't remember
I
what
mean-
that one's called, but that one's pretty good.
Yeah, A Christmas Story still got the
It's called
The
Jesus
funny-
Christ Superstar.
funny
No,
funny
funny
memes.
Funny memes from the Ralphie.
Yeah, you
It's
got
from the Ralphie boys.
I can't get up. Ah.
Yeah. Timeless.
You got the leg lamp.
Leg lamp.
Yeah, you'll shoot your eye out.
The bumpish hounds.
Yeah.
You're not Santa.
Yeah.
Well, you were making references. So.
What did you get? Nobody said a word to you, Josh. And you,
Josh is pretty
you're making
defensive over
references
there.
To a Christmas Story.
I know, and I
Yeah.
chuckled because I got it.
All right, look.
You did, but then you got all defensive without anybody
Because it
saying
got
a word to
silent,
you.
so I thought it was like a silence of like, what? Like, what does that have to do with what we're
No,
talking
no,
about?
we got it. We were just like, oh yeah, that's another one. All right, Ben, what'd you say?
Okay, well,
I know what I
here's
think I
the
know
thing.
what you're gonna say.
You know what I'm gonna
Oh,
say because
yeah.
you were kind of
Yeah.
good at this, but here's the thing. I don't think that Star Wars is a Christmas movie.
It's not.
Justin.
But I mean, it's definitely not a Christmas movie. But here's the thing. In the past couple years, as of this date, the new saga, starting with The Force Awakens, came out like in December. And when the first time it was kind of like, oh, okay, this is just kind of something special. You know, there's a new Star Wars movie. Christmas is coming soon. And so that same thing happened for like 3 years in a row. Like we had Force Awakens, Rogue One,
Oh, that's true.
and just last year it was the 8th one. What is it? The Last Jedi or whatever,
Yeah.
whatever it's called. But this year, unfortunately, we got so low, like back in the summer, like almost in the summer. Like what?
Yeah, it was
Beginning,
early.
It was like in the
What
middle
is that?
of summer. Or no, it was in August, I think.
Well,
Wasn't it in August?
Yeah, I
was
don't
late
remember.
summer,
I feel like it was earlier than August.
oh no, yeah, it was around that time. You're right. But in any case, it wasn't in December. And so here we are. It's December. I got my Star Wars shirt on right now. But I can't look forward to Star Wars in like the Christmas time anymore. That
That
was
is
one of
true.
the I remember in 9th or 10th grade, whenever it was, the first thing I did when we got out of school for break was go and see the new Star Wars movie. And that just made it for me. And now we don't get that opportunity now.
That is true. Yeah, they came around quick with that Solo. They had like just released
Yeah.
the last one.
Yeah. They were doing damage control
still
at
have
that
yet
point
to-
because everybody didn't like it.
I still
What
have yet to
was
see
the last
Solo.
one?
Last Jedi.
Really?
Yeah, that was the one before
I don't know,
Solo.
I kind of liked it.
Yeah. Well, there's obviously gonna be mixed feelings on.
Yeah, we can talk about we can do a whole Star Wars episode sometime too.
Yeah.
probably.
Yeah, I'm all for
People
that.
would be interested in it, we could do it. So
Star Trek.
to the probably 10 of you listening right now, let us know what you think about Star Wars. And if we should, this is going to be really funny if we ever actually gain a gathering, like a big gathering. It's going to be like, oh, look, they were so humble. No, I think it's only going to be 10 people. 4 of
Yeah,
them being
I don't-
us.
Yeah, really.
Probably. So
Just kinda like
anyway,
Probably 3
anyone,
of them being us.
yeah, anyone
I feel like
listening,
Elijah's
let us
definitely not
know.
gonna look it up.
I'm not going to.
Okay, so Ben, would you say okay? So you like Star Wars around Christmas time? What is your like Christmas?
Christmas?
Yeah, what would you say your favorite Christmas
Ah.
movie is?
Charlie Brown.
Probably Batman.
Bat-
So for the past 2
What?
years, we've for some reason coincidentally watched Batman in December.
What a
That's
coincidence.
still not a Christmas movie, Ben.
Yeah, no. Just
Oh,
because you watch it in
um,
December doesn't mean it's a Christmas movie.
Well, you know, Iron Man 3 is set in Christmas time.
Oh, no, I was trying to convince my mom actually just the other day that we should watch that because it's a Christmas movie.
Well, I wouldn't say it's a Christmas movie, but it definitely is in the Christmas time period.
Exactly,
So it's completely
exactly.
acceptable to
There's
watch that
snow.
There's snow.
one. Yeah. If there's snow, you can watch it.
Yeah, that's
No.
that's my reasoning for mine. I call the John Carpenter's The Thing is my favorite Christmas movie just because I say it has snow in it. That's it.
That's all you need.
Yeah, no, but
No,
So,
anyway,
what is-
as far as Christmas movies, obviously I'm too busy watching Batman and Star
Okay.
Wars to watch. I don't know, Rudolph.
what about Muppets Christmas?
Rudolph. No,
Home-
I've only
Home
seen that
Alone.
once.
Muppets Christmas?
Oh yeah, that's what I'll say. Home Alone.
Oh yeah.
Home
I
Alone.
just
That's
watched
good.
Home
That's a
Alone the
good
other
one.
day, to be honest with you. So
Yeah.
yeah, Home Alone is one.
The
I don't
first
know.
2 or 3.
Uh,
I think the first 2 are with
First 2 are
the
the good
original
ones.
kid.
Just watch
Isn't
the first
only the
one.
first one like? Is the first? I didn't see the second one. Is the second one a Christmas movie too?
They're
Are they all
of
Christmas
them are
movies?
Christmas movies.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't know if they were.
I
Just
know-
Like, oh,
Yeah,
let's
there
make it
are
an all-time.
4 of
Is
them.
now I
know.
forget. Is the first one the one that's actually in his house?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then
I think
Second
the second one's
Dallas,
yeah,
right.
then the second one is New
second
York.
one's New York.
'cause,
Lost in New York.
Don John's
With
in it.
Trump.
Yeah,
Don
Trump.
John.
Don
no.
John.
Macaulay
Donald.
Culkin is in it.
Macaulay Culkin. Yeah.
Macaulay
He-
Culkin.
Macaulay Culkin. All right, let's continue.
Macaulay Carson Culkin.
Yeah, no.
You're
You don't even know what you're
spending
saying
too long.
anymore. You're just
Let's
talking.
move on.
I don't know. Would you guys have you seen Gremlins before?
No.
I have no.
No. All right. Well, that's,
All right, no
that's,
Gremlins.
that's my
Drew,
Christmas
I feel like
No,
you see
hold
a
on.
lot of trash movies.
That's not a trash movie. That's a great movie. What are you talking about?
Okay.
A lot of trash movie.
Okay.
Yeah.
You haven't seen it.
How was the
How would you know?
How was the Emoji Movie, Drew?
Ooh,
What are you laughing at? You saw that one with me.
Oh, you actually saw that?
He saw that with
In
me.
theater.
You went
In
to-
theaters. We did.
Okay.
It was
not a Christmas
it was
movie.
good for like kids, you know. Like I can see like kids would really love that movie, but
Would they?
Now he's second guessing
Yo,
himself. over
I'm a
here.
kid. I didn't even see it.
Listen
so.
to his
I'm
child,
a
listen
big
to the
kid
childlike
now.
wonder in
Big.
Ben's voice and tell me that he would enjoy the Christmas movie.
Wait, what?
Listen to the childlike wonder in your voice.
Yeah.
Talk, Ben. Say something.
say something
child-
Christmassy.
Say something Christmassy. Say God bless us everyone. Do it.
God bless us, everyone.
Oh, just makes your heart melt, doesn't it,
Makes
fellas?
Yeah.
Christmas. That
It's
feels
just
like it should just start
Christmas.
snowing in here right now.
Yeah.
I feel like
Where is it?
you would definitely change old Scrooge's heart if he
Old
was still
Scrooge
around.
would be bawling his eyes
Are you
out.
are you guys just gonna make fun of me the rest of the time? 'Cause I'm
Probably.
done.
Ben's
I might
quitting
just
the
leave.
podcast. Okay. Well, we talked about good ones. What about the worst Christmas movie?
The worst.
Yeah. I don't know if
Elf.
you're.
Oh.
Got him. Elf, probably.
No.
It's funny like the first couple times, but I don't.
Yeah, but I don't know if that's what
No, just
constitutes
like-
a
just
bad
like
movie.
Forced to
Though.
watch
Yeah.
it, so it.
I've never been forced to watch
Okay,
that.
look,
I've never
I
seen it in
associate
school.
Star Wars with Christmas, and Elf with school, because they show Elf in school
That's
during
true.
Christmas all the time. So
Yeah, that is like a very school Christmas movie.
I have never seen it in school.
Really? I feel like I've had a bunch of teachers just put on Elf.
I've seen it like every year.
I remember when Frozen first came out. I'm pretty sure I saw that movie like 3 times in school.
Well, I've only ever seen that
It
one once.
happens in the summer though, so it's like it's not even
Yeah, that's
Christmassy.
another one, it's just
it takes
winter.
place in the summer.
And it also
Hey,
came
if
out near
there's snow,
Christmas.
it's a Christmas movie.
If there's snow,
Exactly.
I think we
winter
determined
movies
that.
don't
Wait,
exist. Christmas
it doesn't
movies.
even happen in the winter.
No
The
clue.
plot happens in the
It
summer.
doesn't matter. There's snow.
Yeah.
What do you mean? They get plunged into
No,
eternal winter.
No, but the actual season, the placement of the planet.
Get your facts straight.
All right,
Josh.
it would have been
Oh.
summer. It just happened to snow.
well,
Okay.
I don't know.
It's like having summer in Alaska. It'll still snow.
Yeah, but if there's snow, it's a Christmas movie.
Yeah,
it's
it's just
Christmas
always
in
winter in
Alaska all the
Alaska.
time.
I mean,
There's
Seen March
always.
of the Penguins, great
Oh.
for like Christmas.
it is great for Christmas.
Ah,
There are no
Madagascar.
penguins even at
Remember
the
that?
North
Remember
Pole.
that one Christmas scene in Madagascar?
Ah, yeah. I remember that. What was the? It was the penguins. Didn't
Yeah.
they do Penguins Christmas.
Oh, I was just talking about when the penguins were in Antarctica.
Oh, I was just talking about the Penguins Christmas.
There was
Have
an
you guys
actual
seen
Penguins
that one?
Christmas.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I remember because there was like the woman with an accent.
Old lady
And like
and the little
what's
dog.
what's the little private? Is that his name?
Private.
Yeah, he's like hiding in a toy stand, and she picks him up. And she goes, "Where's the squeaker?" And she squeezes him, and he goes, "Pfft," and it's really funny.
Oh, I do remember
I
that.
remember that. And then that dog was terrifying. If any of you haven't seen that, that's a must-watch
Oh,
this
yeah,
holiday
I
season.
love that one.
Snuggle up with your loved ones and watch Penguins of Madagascar Christmas. I don't even know if that's what it's called.
What a
but-
classic.
Yeah.
Yeah, but are there any? I can't think of like a particular Ben. I really don't like. I don't like Hallmark movies.
Oh yeah.
Those are just. bleh.
You
It's
either
the
love
same
them,
story,
It's the
just
same
different
story.
actors.
you either love them or loathe them. I think.
Yeah, that's just one of those things.
Yo,
I'm
dude,
also.
I
what's
also
up?
want to tell you about those.
You gotta sit up. You gotta sit
Well,
towards the
this
mic.
doesn't have anything to do with the Schmo, but yeah, I want to tell you about something about that afterwards. All right, yeah, continue.
What?
Am I cutting that out or am I?
Yeah.
It's up to you.
Probably.
All right, we'll see. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not a huge fan of the weird Rudolph one with Baby New Year. I know it's technically a New Year's movie, but Rudolph's in it. It's
Oh
a Christmas
yeah.
movie.
I've never even heard of that.
Have you never heard that?
Yeah,
The
there's
big
a-
old
there's a bunch of-
big-eared Baby New Year.
Animated.
No, I have.
The
I've
Rankin
never
and
heard of
the world?
Bass Christmas specials, like all those like claymation ones.
Yeah.
I really don't like that one. Like that's just like the ones like, oh,
I
why
don't
does that
mind
exist?
those. I feel like they're slightly less annoying than Elf, but
Yeah,
I've also
yeah,
seen
yeah.
them a bunch.
I don't know. Josh, do you have a Christmas movie that you think is particularly bad?
I do not because I just haven't ever like watched. I don't know. Really, the only Christmas movies I can think of that I've watched are Elf, Polar Express, and then Home Alone, the first
You've
and
only
second
seen
one.
3,
Hmm.
4.
I don't really watch TV. I'm more so I'd rather be playing Overwatch with that Christmas
Oh.
event going
When
on.
do you ever play Overwatch?
All right,
trying to
I
transition
did
to
last
Overwatch.
Christmas.
Last
I've started
Christmas,
again. I
played
just the other day. I
Overwatch.
started again.
And the very next Schmo.
You already
Schmo
schmo.
it, schmo.
What?
That's what Ben was going to do at the
Schmo,
beginning,
yeah.
by the way.
Schmo, 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 schmo.
Keep going, Ben.
SchmoCast.
Thank you. That was beautiful.
Catch us on iTunes.
This album
Not
coming out.
actually.
New album.
Don't go
New
searching
album.
for us. You won't find anything.
Well, you might be able to find us on the iTunes podcast.
yeah.
But not on the iTunes
Ah.
Music app. These will probably go on the podcast app eventually.
could.
I don't
We
know if
could
at
totally.
first, but they're probably gonna. I'm gonna try to get them on iTunes, and I'm gonna try to get them on Spotify. So
Once we hit 1
see.
billion
once
listeners.
we hit 1 billion listeners, then we'll go up the next
likes
step.
on this video, we'll donate $1.
You
to
guys are
me being
awesome.
Hungry.
All right. All right. What do we want to talk about now? We talked about Christmas movies. What else? What else do we want to talk about? We can stay in the vein of holidays, or we can just travel somewhere else. I don't know. What do you guys want to do?
No.
Yeah, I don't know.
All right, so I have a really big issue with people starting Christmas too early.
Yeah.
Okay, let Thanksgiving pass. All right, day after Thanksgiving, I'm fine. You know what? Like, I won't be participating in the Christmas celebration that's still in November, but at least let Thanksgiving pass.
You know what? I disagree.
Are you just being? Are you just? Okay, go on.
Just
Ben.
playing devil's advocate.
He's just playing devil's advocate. But go on.
Are you? Because I think Josh actually fully believes that. Right, Josh?
No, are you playing? Hold on. What? Hold on.
Wait, who's
Who's the facetious
You're saying you're being contrarian.
No, I'm
you
serious.
actually-
I'm serious.
You
No, look.
actually like celebrating Christmas as soon as.
Christmas, like, there's Christmas Day, there's Christmas
Yeah.
Eve, there's 12 days of Christmas. Look, Christmas is not like one specific day. I mean, yeah, you
Even though it
celebrate
is.
you celebrate the one day, but Christmas
It's the
time,
Christmas season.
Christmas
Okay, well, yeah,
season.
you're talking about
season.
Christmas time.
I think the Christmas season even extends to like Thanksgiving. I wouldn't say do Christmas stuff in October.
Oh no.
That's
There's something
wrong
We're
with it.
celebrating with
Yeah.
Halloween then.
This is America. If you want to put a tree up in your house for the heck of it, you can.
I mean, yeah, nobody's
You're right.
nobody's saying you can't.
No.
They're saying, why are you?
It's just like.
I'm just
Weird.
talking
Because
about
I
like,
want to.
Okay, Ben.
like,
Well,
like
let's.
music on
Whack.
the radios and stuff. I mean, and like everyone being all like,
All right,
"Oh, I
listen
got-
to a different
got
radio.
yeah,
If they want to celebrate Christmas that early, they can.
We're not saying that though.
I'm
What
not
are
saying
you
they're
saying?
We're
they
saying,
should-
what do you think?
I'm not saying they shouldn't be allowed to. I'm just saying like, you know, I'm just trying to, you know, get all fat on all the Thanksgiving stuff. You know, like I'm not in the mood to listen to Christmas yet.
Christmas comes
Then
for
don't-
me. That's like right after Thanksgiving's over. I'm like, all right, Christmas stuff
Whoa,
can
whoa,
start.
okay.
There's some people who start like the first day of November though. They're already like, oh, let's get ready for Christmas. They just skip Thanksgiving in their minds and then they just go on Christmas. What do you
Yeah.
think about that? When do you, Ben? When do you say that Christmas celebration, like the actual like dedicated? Okay, Christmas is coming. When does that start for you?
All right. Well, first of all, are you telling me that I have to celebrate Thanksgiving?
You don't
What
have
if
to
I don't
celebrate
believe in
Thanksgiving.
that?
Then
believe
don't.
it.
If you believe
You
in
don't
Christmas,
even
just
you don't
don't
even
start-
have to
I feel
celebrate
like if you're
Christmas.
What is there to
you don't have to
believe in?
celebrate
Look,
Christmas. Whatever holiday
you don't
you
have to
celebrate, but
celebrate
it's
any
all
of
right.
it.
Just don't let me see it.
I mean, how
Because we all have
often?
to cater to Josh.
Yes.
Yeah, come on.
The one who likes Elf and wants juice for
Oh.
I like juice. All right, my parents only ever buy soda, and it's so unhealthy.
Hold on,
And
this
I'm
is
not trying
becoming-
to get fat.
This is becoming a war zone here. All right, fellas, let's talk this out like gents.
All right, guys.
Guys.
There's not even anything to talk about.
There's not. You're getting mad over.
Clearly.
You're getting mad over something that we're not saying.
Whoa! I'm not mad. Drew, you're the one who's mad here.
Yeah, Drew, I think you need to
just
calm
need to
down.
calm-
You're elevating your voice.
What a attitude.
Drew, you need to calm down. All right.
We're gonna have to kick you out.
Like we were having a decent discussion. And
Were you, though? 'Cause it
you
just
had
sounded
to
like-
start yelling at
What do
everyone.
you slung the first name call
Whoa.
out there. The first not name call, but you slung the first person.
I mean, you were avoiding the questions. All the questions you were asked.
I don't believe.
You were like, hold on,
all right,
go back
I'm
to what
open
you
for
said.
I'm open for questions
All
now.
right. No. Okay. No questions.
Where'd you hide the money?
Okay. Just stating a
Josh,
fact.
that probably clipped
Sorry,
everything.
guys.
Christmas time is basically the same thing as Advent. Okay. December 1st.
Yeah.
That's
yeah,
it.
I mean, that's pretty legit. I would say, yeah, Christmas time should be like December-ish, but honestly, that can still extend. Like we said, if there's snow in a movie, it's a Christmas movie.
Yeah.
In my opinion, if
Yeah.
there's snow outside, it's Christmas time.
I don't know. It can snow pretty early though.
Yeah, if
Yeah.
it snows really early,
And
Or
also
Christmas
really
time.
late.
yeah,
too.
like if it's snowing in like February.
It's still Christmas time in
All
my
right.
mind.
Christmas time. Put back the lights.
Yeah, my family, we
Honestly,
get our
keep
tree a
watering
lot
that dying
closer to
tree.
Christmas because we like to keep it up
Plastic.
a couple weeks after.
I don't know. I just don't think. I feel like Christmas is just. If you start, especially with the music, like all the radio stations start playing the music, and then it all starts getting. You're sick of Christmas music by the time Christmas rolls
Well,
around.
yeah, that's
and
the
then when you're
problem with-
finally in the spirit, the day after Christmas, it's gone.
I
You're
feel
just
like
back
that.
to
Well,
pop
one of the
hits.
problems with Christmas music is there's only so many songs, and then
Yeah.
it just remixes or repeats of the same songs, and that's what gets people the
We need a new
most.
pop artist.
Oh,
the
except
most
for
sick of
or
it.
new
Except for
popular artist.
The new modern classic.
Well,
Text
and
Me Merry Christmas.
The problems,
That's-
yeah,
that's
and
the best
well, yeah,
one.
you get
You never heard that?
remixes,
I've never
repeats,
heard
or
of
just
that.
you just get trash. Okay, those
Yeah.
are the three types of
I
things they play on
really-
the radio.
like
Well, listen, that's on you. Just switch on over to 92.7.
See, but that's another
Trojan Radio.
that's another problem though. Everybody's playing the same stuff.
Then
Ah,
tune in to
on 92.7
92.7.
Trojan
It's going
Radio.
on YouTube,
They're playing
too.
different stuff.
Not everybody can access that.
All right, well, if you're in the vicinity of, I don't know.
don't say it.
I don't know how far the reaches are.
That's it.
The Schmo quarters are not to be known by the public, Josh.
It's a
What about
pretty
the
large
county?
area.
Well,
The reach of our radio
All right.
station's pretty big.
if you're
Guys.
in a specific spot in Pennsylvania,
Oh,
Ah,
Pennsylvania,
we'll say
Central
that.
Pennsylvania.
You're-
Central
Oh,
Pennsylvania,
even worse.
you might be able to hear us on a local radio station. That
if
Ben
it reaches
said
from
already.
Antarctica,
Yeah, we're actually in Antarctica.
That's-
it's Christmas time right now.
It's always Christmas
We got our
time.
Santa
This
hats
is why
on,
we're
actually, as we speak.
arguing so
I don't
much.
know why they're complaining about all the Christmas music when it's literally Christmas every single day.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
why we're complaining.
why we're
It's
sick
here
of
every
it.
single day.
It's actually June 6th
Oh,
when
you
this
guys
was
are sick of it?
recorded.
yeah.
I wasn't sick of it till I didn't get my Star Wars movie.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
Well, now you're sick of it, so
Now I'm sick
Well,
of
there you
join
go.
the club.
the
Okay.
Schmo Club.
But what is a Christmas song that you guys find like insufferable? Like you can't deal with it.
Yes.
I don't like. I hate the hippopotamus song.
Man.
a hippopotamus for Christmas. I hate that. That is the worst Christmas
Dominic
song. And you can take
the
me on that.
donkey.
That's bad too. I hate
That's a
Dominic the
Christmas
donkey.
song.
Yeah,
My-
I've never.
My
I don't
family
even know if I've heard
loves
that.
playing that
You've
one
never
heard
so much.
Dominic the donkey.
And have not heard that. You know what I don't like though? I saw Mommy Kissing Santa Claus.
That's another weird one. I
that
don't like-
one's stupid.
That one's weird.
Basically, any
That was
song
actually
that has
banned off of the radio for a short time.
any song that has like some
someone
adult
someone,
trying to sound like a small child is just annoying.
any song. Also, any song that's like,
Oh.
ooh, that Santa Claus, he is one hottie. That any song
Yeah,
like
those
Santa
are-
Baby.
Those are a little.
I can't stand that.
I don't mind that one. Depending
I don't
on
mind that
depending
one.
on who sings it.
Yeah, it depends on how you sing it.
I mean, the references, it's, I don't know, are we allowed to say this? Are we allowed to,
Go ahead. It's not.
cause what if we have kids watching?
I'm not gonna.
What
What are you trying to
I was
Yeah.
gonna say the implication here is you can cut this out if you don't think it's all right. But
Yeah.
the implication is that Santa Claus is real. He brings you your gifts on Christmas Eve. He delivers all of them himself. I mean, like, how else could parents deliver all those gifts in one night? You know?
Yeah.
You know, I see what you're saying, though, Josh. I can definitely understand your viewpoint there.
Santa baby.
It gets really weird whenever a guy starts Ben singing.
Santa baby.
So down chimney tonight.
Skating. Okay, there are a couple Christmas songs that I do hate. I mean, I typically like the Christmas songs.
Yeah.
I mean, even the ones that are played over and over, because to me it's like, oh hey, it's Christmas again.
I don't.
Because I'm like all about like the tradition. Like that's why I need Star
Tradition.
Wars. And yeah, even though they play the same songs over and over, that's part of it for me. So like I need to hear those songs over and over. But there are always a couple that I don't like. In fact, the one that we were just singing earlier, the last Christmas one, I was never a huge fan of that one. I thought that one was kind
I
of.
don't mind that.
I mean,
one.
I don't mind it so much anymore, but when I was younger, I thought that one was the worst.
Huh.
But there is one, and I always forget what it is until I hear it.
what's
What's
it about? Do you know like the story behind it? Because we might be able to help you out.
the reason I hate it is it's like this guy that he really gets into it, like he's singing it, but the thing is, it always seems like it's off rhythm, and it just seems overdone to me. And I never know what song it is till I hear it, because it's just a common song. It's like a common carol. It's a common carol that the only one that I hate is the one this guy does. And I don't remember which one it is. So when I hear it, I'll remember, but I don't even remember what it is.
I don't know about that one.
I know there's a weird one where like it's it's Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer, but like this guy is like saying Rudy the Red-Nosed Reindeer, and he's just like trying to be cool about it.
yeah, I was like,
I haven't
I've
heard
heard
that.
that
What?
Yeah, that one.
It's weird.
That one's weird.
let poor Rudy.
Yeah, Rudy.
That doesn't
Like,
sound too bad to me.
What's your guys' opinion on Baby It's Cold Outside?
Oh, that's a good one.
Eh.
I think the people are overthinking it. That's my 2 cents. Like it's meant.
Baby's cold
Who would make that?
outside.
They did not make that song with the
Hey,
intent
what's
of it
in
being
my
creepy.
drink?
They meant, yeah, no, they didn't mean. They did. There's no way they could make that song with the intent of it being a creepy song. It's a Christmas song.
I mean,
Why would they do that? Like it's clearly meant. It's like it's
Oh,
cold
you
out
know
there.
it's
I
cold
want you to
outside.
stay and hang out with me.
Yeah,
because it's
I-
Christmas time and I,
I can
want to
see
be
where
with
people
you.
would think it's a little creepy, but at
I
the
can
same
see if
time,
if you listen
it's
to the
not
lyrics
bad.
and like look at it in the time period, like she wants to stay,
Yeah.
but she's giving all the reasons that society basically she is forced to like be all like, oh, well, I can't, because in that time period it would not be okay for a girl to stay overnight at a guy's house if they're not married.
That's a good. Yeah. I mean that is
Because
that
the
was
song's
much more
it's
stigmatized.
not a
back
modern
then.
song.
No.
Well, I mean, relatively it is.
Well, no, but like the guys, the guy singing the song is no Bill Cosby. Like he made her a good drink with like marshmallows in
Okay,
it.
what?
You know what I'm talking about. This is no new news.
he's
This
no
isn't
Bill
anything
Cosby.
This has been a
controversial.
thing,
He's
no,
been
it's been there for a while.
He's in jail for this now.
Nothing-
this is
nothing
not new.
controversial
We're not gonna
about
say
it.
what
You
it
guys
is
are
if you
ruining
don't.
this song for me.
If you don't, that's not what it is
What?
though. That's what
You
we're saying.
ruined
How are
the
we
song.
ruining
We're
it for
saying
you?
I
how-
never even thought it was creepy at all, and now you guys are like, okay, he's no Bill
I mean,
Cosby.
I didn't think it was either.
But
Look,
Well, I don't
the
know.
only reason it's creepy is because in Elf, he's like
Ooh.
singing it in the girl's bathroom or something.
You're right. That
In the
is
shower.
Yeah.
a
And then he
scene
runs
that's
into
kind of.
the lockers. He
Yeah.
covers his eyes, runs into the lockers.
I mean, to be
Yeah,
fair,
I
he
hate
does
What a good
state that
scene.
he didn't know that she was indecent.
Yeah, pretty much.
Because he's just
You
like a
don't
little
know.
baby.
Didn't they like actually like? Oh, you can't play that on the radio now. Is that a thing? I heard something about that.
I don't know. I wouldn't be
Or is that a different
surprised.
song?
there's
'Cause
probably
been, like-
there's
Actually, I'm
always
pretty sure
people
that is a
are-
thing. Yeah.
Everyone's like, it's so creepy. I don't think. I think
Yeah.
it's just.
I mean,
a
there's
good
always-
old fashioned over analysis.
There's always gonna be people that are like, take that off. I heard the word Christmas,
But-
I only like holidays.
Yeah.
Say happy holidays. Get this Christmas out of here.
Have you guys heard that like censored Christmas song? I think it's Brad Paisley.
I'm not.
That one is funny. You need to look that up. Have you heard that one, Drew?
I have not.
Oh my gosh. It's like it's supposed to be saying in this day and age you can't say Christmas on the radio, and so every time they say Christmas, it's bleeped out. You gotta go look that one up. That's a good one. That one's funny. Just look up. I don't know if it's like censored Christmas or what, but that one's funny. And like they'd say like you can't say white Christmas, you gotta say Caucasian Christmas. Like no, it's funny. You should go look that one up.
Sounds good. I'm gonna look.
I
that
think
up.
it's Brad Paisley if I remember.
Yeah. Well, I'll look that one up. That sounds pretty good.
Yeah.
All right. Okay. So there's one last thing. Do you guys want to give this thing a shot? Like the whole. Okay. So we had
All
this
right.
idea. Let's
know,
just
why
do it. It
not?
doesn't have to be long, but we had this idea. We're gonna give it a shot right now.
If
in,
it sucks,
in just
it sucks.
in the
You know,
holiday
it is
season,
what it is.
it is what it is. But we're gonna try something that's an improv radio drama, and we're gonna create a story here, and we're gonna go with it. We're gonna create our own little characters and have a good old time with it, and it should be kind of funny. But we'll see. So I guess let's make it. You want to make it Christmas themed since
Yeah.
everything else
Let's
in
do
this
it.
episode has been
You know.
Disney or Christmas themed.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's do a Christmas theme. All right, so I don't know. We have to choose a narrator to get it all going. Ben,
Yeah,
who wants
I'll
to be?
narrate.
You wanna be
Definitely not
narrator?
me.
Narrate, yeah.
Ben's narrating. All right.
Ooh.
So just tell the story and then assign us characters as you go on with your story. So you need to think a couple seconds or you got something.
Let's just roll with it.
All right, let's just roll with it. Here you
All
go,
right,
guys.
Christmas?
This is a new Christmas classic.
All right, Christmas. A long time ago, like last year, in a household on Christmas. Timmy and Johnny were sitting under the tree, pretending to be presents. They were in boxes, and one turned to the other and said,
Hey, Timmy. I think I can't get out of my box. Somebody has sealed me in here from the outside.
Timmy, being locked up in another box, did not hear his brother, so he ignored him. Timmy/Jimmy, whoever Eazy-E just played,
I think it was Jimmy.
continued to say,
Hey, Timmy, did you hear me? I'm stuck in this box, and
he was all of a sudden interrupted by footsteps. Could it be Santa himself?
Oh, man, that chimney. They need to get a bigger chimney on this place. Whoa.
It was not Santa.
It was. I am a man that sounds vaguely like Santa Claus, but I am in here. What is my motive? I forget right now.
He suddenly noticed the 2 boxes underneath the tree.
Yes, but why am I in this random house? Why did I go down the chimney of this random house?
He went up to the 2 boxes to find out what was inside.
But I still don't know why I'm in this
no.
house. These boxes are very nicely
out
wrapped, but why am I in this house?
Suddenly, Santa/the stranger remembered he went in the house because he saw the boxes through the window.
Oh yes, they were very nice. That's why I came in here for the boxes in the window. They are very nicely wrapped. I wonder who wrapped these beautiful little boxes.
The door was locked, so he had to go through the chimney. So of course, Jimmy and Timmy were in their boxes hoping that they'd be opened up. So then
I
Josh
sure hope
Me
this
said,
guy I hear outside
Me?
opens this box.
Help! Someone sealed my box shut.
No one heard his cries.
I can't breathe.
Suddenly, the big Santa-like man ripped open Josh Me's box.
Oh, hey, there we go. It's open now. So is it? There's just a brown box on the inside. Cool.
Josh Me was not inside the box.
What?
Where did? Oh, for sure there was a child in here. That sounds really creepy.
Suddenly,
I could have sworn there was a
I could have
child
sworn
in
there
this
was a
box.
little boy in this
Suddenly.
box.
Timmy busted out of the box and yelled,
Oh, this box was open the whole time. I guess I could have escaped this. I wonder where Josh Me is.
Josh Me was right next to Timmy.
Hi, Timmy.
Oh, okay. I wonder who this large Santa-like man is.
Hey.
Who just ripped open my present that contained a cardboard box.
I don't know. I thought the boxes were really nice.
So you broke into my house because you saw there were presents under the tree.
Yep. Why else would I do that?
Then Josh Me and Timmy's dad ran downstairs. Hey, what's going on here? What are you doing inside my house?
Oh, hello, sir. I thought that your
Put
wrapping
Josh
was
Me
just...
down.
I
Josh
didn't
Me.
even realize I picked him up. I'm sorry, sir. Here. Okay, there
thought
he is on the
Josh-
ground, safe and sound.
Josh
Pat
Me
him-
get out of
Me.
his
Give him a
box.
pat
Come
on the
here.
head. Pat him on the head real quick. Okay, now go. He's over by you now. Josh
Sir.
Me's father.
I'm going to ask why you're at my house at 1 a.m. in the middle of August.
I just wanted to...
In the middle of August?
August.
Hey, there's snow outside. It is Christmas.
Oh, okay. This is a Christmas story.
My question is, why do you have your tree up in the middle of August?
Hey, this is America.
Who's
if I want to
selling
put if I want to put a tree up in my house, I can.
Yeah,
Dad, I thought we were in Antarctica.
where we buy a tree from in the middle of August?
Are you okay, Timmy?
Yeah, I'm just hitting puberty right now.
Why are you laughing?
I don't know.
Yeah.
Why are you laughing
That
at my...
wasn't me. That wasn't actually me.
They all just
I don't know where
stood
that
there
came from.
awkwardly.
Daddy's the scary man gonna go away soon?
Yeah, he's going away. Come here, scary man.
Hey! Ow! Ouch! Oh my goodness! I can't believe I cannot. Ouch!
Shut up.
Why
Get out of my house.
are you high-fiving yourself
Yeah,
so
get him.
aggressively? I can imagine that hurts really badly.
I thought it would intimidate you to leave.
Nope, I'm still here. I ain't planning on going anywhere.
Beat him
neither.
up, Dad.
Still, that didn't.
I mean, I'll give it. Okay, you're gonna give. Are you okay? Do I need to call someone? Is this? You're just pounding on your
here's the
chest
question.
now.
Do I need to call someone? Because
I don't know.
A strange Santa-like man just crawled through my chimney.
I just wanted to see the presents.
Get out
That's-
of my house now,
Well, what if I don't?
said the Santa-like man.
You know what? I think we all can agree that we see the Christmas presents of joy right now.
What are you talking about?
I don't know.
How old are you, son?
I'm
Hey,
15.
don't call my son.
Oh,
Well, what do you want me to call him then?
I'm gonna ask you to leave
Yo,
again.
well, you can ask me all you want, but I'm really cozy now.
That's my chair.
Make me a cup of hot cocoa right now, sir.
Hey, Josh, you want to go get the stranger some hot cocoa real quick?
This
Okay.
is a stick up.
Oh.
Yeah. I actually had a firearm on me this whole time.
Suddenly, the real Santa came through the chimney.
Whoa! What's going on? Hey, why does this man sound like me? I don't know. What is? Oh, I don't. Who? Which one am I right now? I don't know. Well, I'm the man that I'll talk in a lower voice now, so you can differentiate the voice between my
Hey,
voice and your voice.
I called the cops, so
Oh,
you guys can
no,
chill.
I'll actually
you
do a
can
high
chill
voice.
here. You can chill here
Whoa,
if you
what
want.
is?
I brought the hot cocoa.
Why is this?
Oh, yeah,
Thank you.
Give the nice
I
man.
mean, thank you. I'll just
you
talk
have
in a
any
higher voice now. What are you? I'm Santa Claus now. What is going on in here? Why am I here in the middle of August?
There's snow outside. It's Christmas time.
Oh, right, of course.
hey Santa.
Yes?
I think the other Santa impersonator is stealing your sleigh.
Yes. Well, golly, he is. Look at that.
Oh,
He's just out of here.
he
That
took
was-
he took Josh me.
Why, Josh me? Why can I still hear it? That boy has the sonic shriek of an eagle. I can still hear him.
And the
all way
cops
over
just
here.
arrived, so they're probably gonna arrest the real Santa
They're gonna
Claus
arrest
now.
me. That sucks.
The police officers barged in through the door. Hey, what's going on here? Why did you call the cops? Is this a man impersonating Santa Claus?
No, I'm real.
It was me, cops. Take me in. Santa, you can have Timmy. I'll take the
don't
hit
want
this
him.
time.
Wait, no, Dad. You
But-
can't impersonate. You're allowed to impersonate
Hey.
Santa in your own house.
Well, before I go for good, said the father. Santa, can I have a full ride scholarship for Christmas?
Well, I mean, I don't know. I guess since you gave me your child,
Thank you,
did-
Santa.
The other one, I wonder what happened to the other one.
Goodbye.
Are you gonna come get me?
Though. No. How am I gonna come get you? I don't have my sleigh anymore.
Hey, more presents for me now.
All right, well,
Just me, Mom. Maybe. I wonder what he's up to.
meanwhile,
We're in the sleigh now. I'm the Santa impersonator, and
Guys, help.
I have little Josh me.
I
Is
didn't
that your
agree
name,
to
son?
this.
Well, I know you didn't. That's because I shoved you under my armpit and ran.
I'm
Didn't
getting
ask
out of
any
here.
questions. Don't do that. We're like,
I'm getting out of
don't
here.
do that. That's gonna be awful. You're gonna splat. Oh no! Oh my gosh! Oh no!
Josh me fell right into the cell that they were keeping his father in.
Dad?
Son, they took me to jail
Somehow
because
lived apparently.
because
Too.
I caught him. Thank you very much. But I'm gonna just let my own son hit the ground. Timmy, you're not even here. They took me in for putting my children in boxes, and and so I'm doing my time. Your brother's being kept by Santa right now. He should be okay.
But Dad, I got in the box myself.
Yeah, I know that's what I told you to tell them, but I mean it's all good. You're with me now.
That's what you told us to tell the narrator too.
Hi, I'm Santa Claus. I brought your son here. I don't want him.
Wait, as the narrator, I feel like I was lied to. This is all fake news, so I'm gonna say at the end.
Oh, what a classic! That's a
classic
story that people will be telling their grandkids
Yeah.
someday.
I mean,
The story of the Timmy and Jimmy, whose name ended up turning to Josh me, and then the man who sounded like Santa Claus but wasn't, and then the actual Santa Claus.
Santa Claus impersonator.
I wonder how.
And then the
this is gonna be-
narrator and the dad.
Yeah.
We lied to each
Well,
other.
I don't know. I think that was a good place. We got to do more of those in the future. I think that went pretty well. What do you guys think?
Better than Elf.
Oh
Still
no!
rate it better than Elf.
All right. Well, I don't know, guys. I think that's a good place to wrap up for this episode of the
I get it.
SchmoCast.
Wrap up. Yeah.
Yeah. See what I did there? Yes. Merry Christmas. Happy Hanukkah. Happy Chanukah.
Happy holidays.
Is there-
Kwanzaa.
Kwanzaa's another one. That's good.
Happy Chanukah.
Yeah, sure. why
Okay.
not?
What?
Whatever you celebrate.
Happy
Happy holidays.
And happy
Happy holidays.
whatever.
Mostly Merry Christmas.
But don't
Ooh.
say that though.
No, we're not allowed to say that.
Happy
allowed to say that.
Schmolidays.
I just did.
Or whatever holiday we're closest to, since this might not be
Holiday.
played before Christmas.
Yeah. All right. Well, we'll see you guys. We'll see you guys on the next episode. Have a good one. Have a good holiday. See you, everybody.
See you on the Schmo.
Yeah.
Schmo.
Schmo.